What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle for July 22nd, 2025. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. And if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, there is a link in the description. So with that out of the way, let's fill the grid. Okay, so we have 1 and 1 here, I notice. So we can mark 1 in one of these two cells. 4 and 4 look across to this box, and actually there's a 4 down here that sees this cell, so we can place that 4. Let's see. 7 and 7 down here are gonna put 7 in one of these two cells. 3 and 3 look into this box, and so this is the only place for 3 in this box and the column. 1 now looks into this box and is going to be restricted to these two cells here. And that's going to point up to these ones. So we can place that 1. 7 looks up here. So 7 is going to be in one of these two cells. That points over here along with this 7 that points up. So we'll put a 7 in one of these two cells. And that's actually going to place a 7 right here. And the 1 looks down into this box, so we can place this 1. And now 1 is going to be in one of these 3 cells. This is a triple now. Okay, so this is a 3, 6, 8, it looks like. So this is just 3, 8. This is just 6, 8, and this is 3, 6, or 8. And then there's a triple here, so we might as well look at that in this column. We still need to place a 2, 5, and 9. So this cell here sees 5 and 9. So this is a 2. And this must be the 5, and this is 9. Okay. And 9 and 9 look over here. 5 and 5 look over here. Let's see. 2 points down here, so 2 is going to be in this cell or this cell. Got the 1 marked. 6 looks down here, so 6 will be in one of these two cells. Okay. I think that takes care of everything that we can do for the moment. But let me go back up here. Let's see. All right, let's look at this box before I go on. Since it's down to 4, what do we need? We need a 2, 6, 7, and 5. 2, 5, 6, 7. And this cell here sees a 2, 6, and 7, so it has to be 5. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, could be 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so this is a 5. It's going to put 5 in one of these 3 cells. It's going to put 5 in one of these 2 cells. So we got this 5 and this 5, and this 5 over here. So now we're down to 2, 6, and 7 up here. Looks like these could be 2, 6, or 7, but this is just down to 2, 6. 1 and 1 point across here, and this 1 sees this cell. So this is a 1 here, and now 1 is in one of these 2 cells. It looks like that lines up with these 1s here. And so what that means is that neither of these can be a 1. This is going to be a 1 right here. Because you're either going to have 1 here and 1 here. Like if this is a 1, it's going to force this to be a 1. Or vice versa. If this is a 1, it's going to force this to be a 1. So either way, none of these cells over here, these 3 cells, can be a 1. Okay, let's go back up. Okay, actually 2, 6, and 7 see this cell. So let's look at this column. We have a 267 marked up here. Like that's all this cell can be. This can't be a 267. So the 2, 6, and 7 cannot go in this cell. So there should be one digit left. And it looks like that's going to be a 4. Yeah. So let's just mark it up. Like the whole column needs this column needs a 2, 4, 6, and 7. So this cell C is 6, 7, and 2. I'm just trying to make sure that that's clear why this has to be a 4. And now this can still be a 2, 6, 7. You can't restrict that, but we know it's going to be 2, 6, 7 in these last 3 cells. All right, so 4 and 4 look down here, and that's going to put 4 in one of these 2 cells. This 4 looks across, and this 4 looks down, so 4 will be in one of these 2 cells. Let's look at this column. It's down to 3. I should have checked that. Actually, this 2 can be placed because this 1 displaced a 2 corner mark. So that's now a 2, and now we can place another 2 right here, and a 4, and another 4. Okay, and let's see, we have a 6, 9 left in this row, so let's mark that. Actually, this can't be 9 right here, so the 9 does have to go over here, and this is 6. This is a pair. It looks like it's going to be a 3 or an 8. Can't resolve it yet. Up here is 3, 8 as well. Got 3 left in this box. What is it? 1, 6, 8. 1, 6, 8. So the 6 points across here. So this has to be a 6. This has to be a 1. This has to be a 1. I believe this has to be a 5. Yes. Yeah, because we got a 3, 8 pair in the row. It's the only digit left. And plus we had it corner marked already. So we knew it had to be in either this cell or this cell. We could have placed it right after placing the 1. And we'll be able to place this digit here. It's going to be an 8. Let's just mark this while I think of it. Okay, over here is a 3, 7. Okay. So there's probably a lot of things that I need to make sure I follow up on here. 4 and 4 look into this box. 4 looks across, so this is a 4 here. We're done with 4s. Okay, 9. Let's see, 5. 5's already marked up here. Oh, 2. Okay, we can remove 2 from here. That's just going to be 6, 7. 5, 6, and 7 is what we need in this column. And you can see 6 and 7 see this cell, so this is a 5. Now that's 6, 7. And now we can place a 5 over here because we have 5 and 5 looking across and this 5 looking up. 5 and 5 point up now, so that places this 5. Okay, we're getting there. 2, 6, 7, and 8. Let's go somewhere else besides. That's 2, 6, 7, 8. We also need a 9. 9's going to be in one of these 2 cells. Let's look at this row. It's down to 3, 7, 8. That's just 3, 7, 3, 7, 8, 3, 7, 8. So this 3, 7 and this 3, 7 match. So that creates a pair in the column here, which is going to be looks like 2 and 9. Yeah, we need a 2 still. So this is going to be 2, 9. Over here, 9 is going to be in one of these two cells because we got 9 looking across, 9 looking up. So 9 will be in one of these two cells. 9 over here is going to be in one of these two cells right here. All right, let's look at this row. This row is down to 3, 8, 9. 3, 8, 9. That's just 8, 9. That's just 3, 8. All right, let's see, 2, 6, 8, 9. Okay, 6 points right here. That has to be a 2. That's probably been sitting there for a while. All right, so now we have a 6, 7. And 2 is going to be up here, so we can place a 2, because it has to be in one of these two cells now with these 2's right here, and this 2 points up. So that is a 2, that is a 9, that is a 2. That's not a 2. Okay, so that does create a 6, 7 pair within this box. So this must be a 2. It's another way to look at it. Just look at the 2's. Where can a 2 go in the box? This is now 8, 9. So this is 9. This is 8. That's not 9. So 9 has to be, yeah, there's 2 9's looking into the box. This 9 looks up. This is a 9. This can't be a 9 anyway. We already placed a 9 up there. So we got 3, 7, 8 left in this column. Actually, this can't be a 7 because of the 6, 7. So now that's only a, looking at the column, it's 3, 7, 8. It can't be a 7. That's only 3, 8. This is only down to 3, 8. And so this has to be a 9. It's the only place for a 9 in the top row. Okay, that makes this a 7. That makes this 3, 8 as well. 3, 8. Okay. Let's take a look at this box. We need 3, 7, and 8. So 7. We need to place 7. It's going to be in one of these two cells. That points down here. So it places a 7 there and a 3 there. 3. That's going to point here, or it's not going to point. It claims the 3 for the box is placed, so this has to be an 8. This is 3. This is 8. 3 and 8. Let's see. So this must be 7. This is 3. 6. 7, 8. So this is 8 and this is 7. 6, 7. 6, 3, and 8. And we're down to 6 and 7. So this is 7 and this is 6. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see, what was the key part of this puzzle? I mean, there wasn't anything specific. I think we moved along pretty steadily. I felt like we were going to get bogged down, but I mean, it only ended up taking 13 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. We had like hidden pairs, like the 7, 3. You know, sometimes those hidden pairs in the row or column are not always the easiest to see. You know, to me, the easier ones to spot are when you get a hidden pair within a box. But when it's in a row or column and they're far apart, sometimes they can be hard to spot. We did have claiming ones down here too, which was good. So that allowed us to place this one. So good puzzle. Let me know how you did in the comments, and I'll see you next time.